TV the star for the star. Nah. What the fuck? Somebody choosing to fucking call me. Get the fuck out of here. No. I don't even know who he is. Funny as hell. TV the star for the star. Nah, we back at you. That native nigga. Yes, Sirski. Early in the morning. Where my eye? Jaydayoungn and Quando Rondo, my guy. Check it out. Yeah, man, check it out. Well, only one of them can check it out because one of them actually did check out and they ain't coming back. RIP to that boy Jaydayoungn, man. I had to give a little moment of silence, nothing major. But the thing is, Quando, Rondo, Jaydayoungn, the streets don't give a fuck about you. The streets don't give a fuck about me. The streets don't even give a fuck about the streets. Take that into account. When I say the streets, I mean the lack of sympathy, the lack of compassion that motherfuckers walking on the same concrete got. The streets is that concrete black tar that's out here where if you hit it the wrong way, something's gonna happen to you. If you run into the wrong people on this concrete, something can happen to you. The streets don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about our mama. They don't give a fuck about your daddy. They don't give a fuck about where you stay at. So if we doing all of this rapper shit, I'm riding around in Corvettes, I'm stopping at gas stations in LA, just me and my homie, goddamn in an Escalade, because I feel we can do some shit like this. What you expect to happen? What y'all expect to happen? Quando Rondo, Lil Tim put you in this position, man, because he ain't believe in you, bruh. What you say, what you mean? You know the fuck I mean, nigga. Nigga punched on you. Your homie got out of the car, shot him in the back. He ain't shoot it. He ain't got that. Man, I don't really want to go into that. But Lil Tim put you in this situation where now you losing multiple friends. And it's the psychology behind it. It doesn't have to necessarily be from the other side of which Lil Tim shot and killed King Von. No, it's that fucking energy that y'all carrying around now. You understand? So when I say Lil Tim put you in this position, I'm not saying that he specifically put you in this position right here. But I'm saying is he put you into a ain't no going back now mentality. Maybe you think that, but that's okay too. But ain't no going back from what you done did and from what y'all done did. It's unfortunate that you want to live a regular life now, but unfortunately, we're just not going to be able to do that, Quando Rondo. So situations that you didn't put yourself in with other people, other groups of people. So what they say, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So now you got niggas clicking up. All the niggas that don't like you, Quando Rondo, clicking up. Jaydayoungn, all the niggas that didn't like you from where you was just from, where your mama stayed at, where she did not want to move from, them niggas clicked up. That's why it was 3, 4, 5 niggas that popped up on you and got to blow your ass down, Jaydayoungn, because they expected you to be out there with more niggas. But when you came out there and it was just you, oh, they made it even sweeter. We not assassins, man. We murderers. Excuse me. We not assassins. We murderers. What I mean by that is that, yeah, we'll pull the trigger. Yeah, we'll gun somebody down. Yeah, we'll stand over a nigga. But will we precisely kill high-value targets? No. Nipsey didn't even get to make it to a high-value target, and look how he was sitting out in front of his store. Relaxed, laid back. He really wasn't worried about Eric Holder coming and doing him dirty like he did. And look what happened. King Von, look what happened. SBG Duck, look what happened. SBG Cash, look what happened. Jaydayoungn, look what just happened. Pop Smoke, look what just happened. I don't think we learning, and that's probably the way that they like it, is where we don't actually learn until damn near half of our generation is gone. Just like the crack era. The motherfuckers that was young and growing through or went through the crack era, the motherfuckers didn't learn not to do that shit until damn near half of the generation was overdosed or goddamn strung out on the streets. And then that's when people start to really wake up and say, oh damn, maybe we gotta stay away from that crack shit. So now crack is at probably an all-time low, but we got fentanyl and a lot of different other things that's at an all-time high now. So like I say, with anything, it's gonna damn near wipe out half of the generation. So if a generation is 0 to 100 years, or maybe 0 to 20 years, if we were collectively together from like the kids in the 90s, that's what I mean. So for me, growing up in the 90s, and I can see now that half of the people that I grew up from my town is either dead, most of them is really dead, and that's fucked up to say, but a lot of them niggas is dead. Niggas ain't learning. I got people that still run around out there doing the same 360 cycle of street shit. So Jaydayoungn got caught lacking outside his mama's house. Why did she still live out there? Why didn't he have it fortified more? Because she still lived out there. So not only it's not really the mistake of his mama's living out there, it's a mistake of him not building it up to be more fortified, buying the houses or land around it so you could be more aware of your situations when it needs to be taken care of. But since he did not do that, and he was in and out of jail and doing a whole bunch of other rap beef and fucking niggas bitches and a whole bunch of other shit that these rappers do, all of that unprepared, all that unplanning, unorganized shit he was doing costed him his life. Now, Quando Rondo was just out in Los Angeles, and seemingly that he was stalked and ambushed. Where was your antennas when them niggas hopped out that car? Where was your antennas when them niggas pulled into the alley, hopped out, and then still had the fucking ups on y'all? Is y'all not paying attention to what the fuck going on? Because they seen you. How you ain't see them? You probably wondering how the fuck they know I was in this car. That's the fucking problem. Stop wondering why before the next time you start wondering, your ass be in a fucking star somewhere wondering why the fuck I'm not in my body no more. And why the fuck I'm finna transition back into a goddamn adolescent baby so I can relive my same mistakes to see if I can make a better life out of the next life. So kudos to the people that didn't die over the last decade. And I say that to say this is what I believe. If you don't get it right this time, you're coming back. But this time is the last time. So for a lot of us that don't ultimately end up dying early based on bad decisions, by the time we do die, we won't be able to come back to this place, or you will be stuck in this place. That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. Quando, Rondo. You can't be letting people put you in certain situations where you losing your homies. Y'all not even y'all not even aware of enough. Quando, Rondo, and your little homie, Lil Pad, man. RIP to that young nigga that died, that got killed as your bulletproof vest, like the game spitter say. You didn't even at least arm your homies with the right protection based on the beef that you know that you got, not just in LA, but just in general. The energy that you got following you, man. You can't kill a super savage and not expect some most savage shit to happen to you. Because that's not the way this world works. You don't get to just do something to one bad man and then expect nothing bad to happen to you. Don't you see that shit? In all the movies, there always be Denzel Washington, Samuel L. Jackson, some other motherfuckers like this, Bruce Willis. They've been in retirement, but they were so good at what they did. Ultimately, people are going to drag you back into that shit regardless. That means you're never going to be able to live until you either dead or goddamn dead. Yeah. You got to get on some military shit from now on, Quando, Rondo, man. You better learn from Jaydayoungn. You did not learn from Jaydayoungn, and it almost happened to you. And now you done lost one of your homies, and one of your closest homies. So it might as well have happened to you. Because now you to blame for the shit that's happening to the people that's around you. And who are you to blame for that? You can't blame nobody besides yourself for not being that type of nigga that stood on his own foot, 2 feet, and was gonna fight about his respect. Bro, the nigga punched you, cuz, and the nigga shot him in the back. And niggas talking about, yeah, that's what a nigga was supposed to do. Y'all pussy. For me and my homie and another nigga fighting one-on-one, no, I'm sorry. If a nigga come up and punch my homie and then get on his ass, before I personally try to goddamn shoot him, before I could even think, I'm gonna just dive in on this shit. So if we both got to get jumped, that's better than goddamn us having to watch our backs for the rest of our fucking life. If we both just got to get jumped right there to handle some shit after we get jumped. Now, if they would have got jumped and then later on had another altercation and then Lil Tim would have shot him, it would have been fucking justified in the streets of books. Like, damn, hold on, y'all try to do that shit multiple times? This ain't no street shit. This some coward shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody's saying. Lil Tim shooting a nigga in the back was a fucking coward move, my nigga. You should have shot one of King Von's entourage then. I guarantee King Von would have got up off of him. I'm just saying, shoot the motherfuckers that you think can overly do something. Why shoot somebody in a one-on-one fight? You should have waited and seen if they were gonna jump them. As soon as they would start jumping, you should have started just shooting all their ass. Why you such a pussy, man? You think these niggas ain't savage? I don't give a fuck about none of that. That shit, man, that shit weak as fuck, bruh. I ain't taking enough of King Von. King Von, your ass should have never went off and do shit, not knowing what the fuck was finna happen. Or, like I've been saying, once you punch his ass one time, boom. You should have said, what's up now, bitch ass nigga? Got talking your shit like, hey, bitch ass nigga, I bet you ain't gonna do shit. That would have been better. Like, damn, King Von just punched Quando, Rondo, he ain't even do shit. That's it. Not go off in this shit, be mean. Life is, man, it's turning into a complete video game. And the sooner we realize that shit and start playing that shit like a game and start playing this shit like a game and start going on actual missions. Every mission ain't about just going on a fucking drill. No, sometimes you gotta goddamn play these goddamn side missions to get to the main mission. So this is what I'm in the process of doing right now, is trying to get it in as far as much as I possibly can for the time that's finna be coming. So in the midst of me doing this shit, you still have to prepare I still have to prepare myself for different situations that I may or may not go through. And I don't have as much money as a rapper. I don't live in no goddamn mansion. I don't drive around in no Corvettes. And I damn sure ain't beefing online with nobody. Is this... And that's part of the reason why I so structured and just try to be so... keep my head on the swivel and be on guard, because I see what's happening with people that's on social media. And I don't want to be a part of those people's videos that be on social media going viral for something that didn't happen to somebody, or because I did something to somebody. But if you already in that line and you can't go back from it, you have no choice, Quando Rondo. Don't you think Jaydayoungn wish when he was shot, like, damn, I should have had more of them. I should have got more of them niggas killed. If he's gonna ultimately end up getting you killed or dying, you would rather take more people with you instead of just letting 5 niggas goddamn come out the woodworks and just goddamn gun you down in front of your mama crib. Quando Rondo, start having more of a military presence with you, man. It ain't no reason your homie should be dressing like top flight security. And if they did, they would show more of a presence to get people off of your ass if they was gonna do it, or they would be more prepared to get people off of your ass if they did choose to do it. But Lil Pab, he ain't coming back, my guy. Jaydayoungn, he ain't coming back, my guy. And this is the choices that we make as being young, ignorant black men. So this is to live and to die. And the trials and tribulations I went through younger molded me to transform into something that can outmaneuver these situations that's inevitable to happen eventually. So this is what this is. It's my take on it. Ain't that what they say? This is my take on it. No, this is my perspective of it. You hear me though? Perspective of philosophy. Fuck it. I'm gone. People are style for the style now. We out.